We love our cars, the roar of the engine, the smell of petrol, the feeling of freedom on the open road, but things are changing. Electric cars are everywhere, whispering promises of a greener future. Some say it's the end of an era, others say it's about time. So, are electric cars all they're cracked up to be? Can they really replace the trusty combustion engine? The answer, like most things in life, is not so simple. It's a question of priorities, of weighing up the pros and cons. Let's be honest, the environment is struggling. We can't ignore the impact of our petrol addiction any longer. Electric cars with their zero tailpipe emissions seem like the obvious solution, but are they really that green? The answer depends on how you look at it. Electric cars might not pollute the air directly, but their production does have an environmental footprint. Mining for battery materials, manufacturing and disposal all leave their mark. However, over their lifespan, electric cars do tend to have a lower carbon footprint than their petrol-guzzling counterparts. And then there's the cost. Electric cars are still more expensive to buy up front. Governments are offering incentives, but for many, the initial price tag is a major hurdle. On the plus side, running costs are lower, electricity is cheaper than petrol, and electric cars require less maintenance, so it's a trade-off. Pay more upfront for the electric car and save on running costs, or stick with the familiar but ultimately more expensive petrol option. Now let's talk performance. This is where things get interesting. Electric cars offer instant torque, meaning rapid acceleration off the line. They're nippy in the city, but what about longer journeys? Range anxiety is a real concern for many potential electric car buyers. While range is improving, it still can't match the convenience of filling up a petrol tank in minutes. Charging infrastructure is also a work in progress. Finding a charging point can be a challenge, and charging times can be lengthy. Reliability is another consideration. Electric cars have fewer moving parts, which should mean fewer things to go wrong. However, battery technology is still evolving, and battery replacement can be a costly affair. Electric cars have come a long way in a short time. Battery technology is improving, range is increasing, and charging infrastructure is expanding. But challenges remain. Ultimately, the choice between electric and combustion comes down to individual needs and priorities. Do you value environmental friendliness above all else? Is cost your primary concern, or is it the thrill of the drive that matters most? One thing's for sure, the automotive landscape is changing. The future is electric. But the internal combustion engine isn't going down without a fight. And who knows, maybe there's room for both in the world of tomorrow.